happened there?
Alrighty.
Got to celebrate. Yo, yeah. All right.
Girls in that Technicolor rainbow between it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And it's Mr. Petty. I don't have anything to say about Mephisto.
This week.
I'm Rickstro and I hate Cam.
Speaking of hating Cam, if you didn't know, you're about to know. Happy birthday, homie! You hit the big 4-0. We happy for you, man. Thank you for making it.
4 decades long.
Yeah. Hope I make another decade. If I keep doing the show, maybe not.
Oh wow. We just gotta limit the amount of drinks you take. That's all. But speaking of which, in the spirit of what we do here, let's go around the table and see what we're drinking this week.
I am going with Jameson.
Oh, okay.
No mixed drinks, just straight Jameson.
Classic.
Same thing here. I'm just doing straight. I got a couple of cubes of ice, so I'm doing Maker's Mark.
All right.
I am doing Wheatley vodka. Is that's and in honor of Bad Bunny having a good showing out last night at WrestleMania, that seltzer that he's been advertising with Snoop Dogg.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sorry. Side note. I just want to say something about Snoop because you just mentioned it. He's sponsoring a gin in Dago.
Yeah, it actually tastes pretty good. I tried it a few weeks ago. Yeah.
What? No,
you tried it. You didn't have it on the show.
I went to go and buy some other liquor, and they was handing out samples. So I was like, "That's not bad."
It tastes like cough syrup.
No more rapper alcohols. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm partaking in some Kirkland Canadian whiskey. So keeping it simple. That and a vanilla Coke because that's my favorite mixture. But yeah, we've got a great show lined up for you guys. Thank you for joining us here once again. As I say every week. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Go to YouTube, like the video. On Facebook, like the video. Just drop a share for us. It costs you nothing. It literally costs you nothing to help us grow so we can do more. So, let's go ahead and get into our church announcements.
All right, starting off, Georgia Rep. Park Cannon, who was arrested for knocking on the door trying to stop some, I guess would you say, Jim Crow type laws going into effect. She was originally going to be prosecuted for 8 years. The charges were dropped. So thank God for that. But she's still fighting a good fight. So continue doing your thing, lady, Miss Cannon. So
real quick, she wasn't trying to stop. She was just trying to watch and ask a question.
All she literally did was just knock on the door.
Yeah.
And they were just give her 10 years.
Yeah. Starting in 2022, Netflix will be the first U.S. streaming home for Sony Picture films following their theatrical release. So we're going to be seeing movies.
Theatrical.
Skipping past that butchering of the English language. Yeah. Let's just say it the right way. Netflix will be the new home for Spider-Man or Spoderman or however you want to say it.
Spoderman.
Rick's words, putting that on the wall.
Spoderman. It's a joke.
It's a joke, man.
No, y'all don't know the weird looking.
I'm counting.
What's your superpower? Dying in 20 minutes.
All right. The highly anticipated first part of Batman: The Longest Halloween will be coming out on Blu-ray and digital on June 22nd. I saw the trailer. I thought it was okay. What'd you guys think?
So in this one, what's the most recent one? I forgot what was the one where he made the one that came out. Where he made the one where he made where Joker wanted Gordon to go crazy. I'm losing the name right.
Killing Joke. Yeah, Killing Joke.
The Killing Joke, right? Remember how Batman randomly had sex with Batgirl in the Killing Joke, the animated one? Yeah. So in Long Halloween, is Batman gonna randomly have sex with somebody this time? Is he going to have sex with Alfred or something randomly? Because that's the new thing that they're adding to these DC movies. It's just people randomly having sex.
Yeah.
So I want to say full circle, like the voice of the Batman in this particular animated series or movie or whatever is Jensen Ackles, which is Dean from Supernatural. So fun fact, he was also the voice of Jason Todd in Under the Red Hood. So that's gonna be funny now that he actually made full circle to be Batman now. Yeah. So I don't know. He's a good actor, so I have a good feeling for it.
I'm excited. I actually, this is very rare for me to have an opportunity to see something that I haven't read yet. I actually did not read the trade for The Longest Halloween yet. It's on my list. I never got around to it, but this will be a chance for me to experience something like most people do and just watch it and see this interpretation and then go back and read it. So my nerd mind is not going to be poo-pooing it the entire time.
I was going to say, Trey, why don't you do a Batman and use prep time and then read the book?
because of the statement that I just made, I'm going to purposely wait to read it after the fact. So I'm going to do it in reverse. I usually do.
I'm just going to give you a quick spoiler alert. It's just going to be Batman beating up homeless people for stealing, trying to feed their families. There you go.
Where is he? It's so much bad hate here.
It's Batman, ladies and gentlemen.
Drugs going. I work for Uber Eats.
Oh, Master Bruce.
Ew, Master Bruce.
Anyway,
God. Moving on. Now that was dark. Dark Side of the Ring will be making his triumphant. It's coming back. May 6th. It's coming back.
Did you put an F in triumphant?
Yeah. He put a TH in there.
it's coming back.
It's triumphant.
Breathe, homie, breathe. It's time, man.
It's coming back. May 6th.
But I wonder what they put on the wall.
I wonder what they're gonna do this time. Saying that they basically just shitting on Vince. I mean, well deserved, but I mean, what else could they be talking about? I mean,
more Vince of how, like, all right. So Dark Side of the Ring just made us just hate Vince. Like between 2020, COVID, and lack of storylines, and our Dark Side of the Ring, we got a group to be like, you know what, we really don't like Vince McMahon as a person. Like, and then this product just suffered. And it's just, I don't know, more Dark Side of the Ring. I've read some of the clip notes of this season. I'm looking forward to the Brian Pillman one. I've already seen it so many times.
Yeah.
How can we donate to Cam's birthday? Cash App, homie. I'll send you the link. Link's in the bio.
Tell everybody Cash App now.
Yeah. How about put in the comments?
$, whatever that weird Cash App thing is. My whole name, KAMAU. Is it dot? Hold on, let me go back to.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. Type it in.
Real quick, I just want to say one of the stories I'm looking forward to in this season of Dark Side of the Ring is Brian Pillman. I love Brian Pillman. Ever since the Pillman's Got a Gun incident on Monday Night Raw, Brian Pillman has always been one of my favorites.
Pillman's got a gun.
The FCC was like, we're about to take all this down. Like, this is all.
We're gonna shut all of this down,
bro. The USA Network cut the feed.
Yeah.
And this is during a time where they weren't sure, like, where the lines were so blurred, and Brian Pillman used that to his advantage of the lines being so blurred. Is he really crazy? I don't know.
He's just sitting there with crutches and a 9mm turbo. That son of a bitch shows up.
He's like, oh, Austin 360 says I just whooped your ass. Well, Brian Pillman 9mm. They're like, I don't see no red. I don't see no orange tip on this thing. They might be real.
Yeah. Okay, so Loki's trailer came out. What was your thoughts on that?
I don't know. It didn't give me much to go off of. Like,
it's hilarity ensues, I guess. I don't like that's pretty much all I get from that.
It's like they combined Doctor Who and their love of Tom Hiddleston, and it's like, all right, let's just go ahead and make a
he's robbing banks. He's getting somebody's.
He's jumping out of a plane.
I'm gonna say this though. The fan love that Loki gets is not off the character; it's off the portrayal that the actor is doing, which is part of this whole alignment of like people who love these villains. I'm like, no, you don't love the villains; you love the actor that's playing this villain. Like, don't no one really love Killmonger? Ain't nobody out here like, oh man, Killmonger's an awesome dude. No, y'all just like Michael B. Jordan with his shirt on, Tom Hiddleston being British.
But again, that's the same thing that I keep saying about Iron Man. You don't really like Tony Stark. He's not a good person. He's like Robert Downey Jr.
He's been saying this for years.
He's really not a good person. Everybody's like, oh, his love story with Pepper. No. He cheated on her an hour after they got together. You guys got to stop this. He is a raging alcoholic. Not
anymore. He's in what is it? Remission?
Well, he's dead
remission.
Now.
He's off the wagon.
Yo, come on, y'all. Read a thesaurus or something.
Yeah. Read a book. Listen, Marvel has put out dozens of encyclopedias for you guys to read. Sorry.
Speaking of Marvel, Disneyland is set to open up Marvel's Avengers Campus on June 4th in Disneyland. So if you're out there in Cali, go and enjoy it.
If they don't have shawarma, I'm pissed.
Ew. Why y'all act like it's a good thing? It's not. Keep going. I don't know. Maybe.
What the hell?
Dead air.
Okay. Wow.
It's just like the topic we thrown out there, and then everybody's like, we just played the worst game of hot potato ever. The topic's out there, and everybody's like, fuck it, I don't want it.
I mean, what am I going to say?
All right, so moving on.
Yeah. Right. On a somber note, we'd like to send a shout out to the late great DMX, who passed away at the age of 50 this past Thursday, I believe it was Thursday or Friday. He passed away due to a heart attack. So we want to send our thoughts and prayers out to his family. And just something quick. What was one of your favorite? Does anybody have a DMX story that they want to talk about?
I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. There we go.
I don't know. For me, DMX, like, I think the love that DMX had, or people have for DMX, is due to the fact that he was unapologetically him. Like, there was no pretense. Like, this dude literally did it all. He grew up in a group home, abused, homeless, went to jail, made millions, like worldwide tours, like sold out stadiums, had the highest of highs, the lowest of lows. And throughout the whole time, like, he was just authentic. And a lot of people just gravitate towards the fact that, you know, like, for good or bad, he was him. And that's kind of like, I think that's the love that most people have. Like, he was a great artist, and people are sleeping on and will never, ever have someone with that impact of 2, like, #1 albums in 1 year. The consistency and the X factor that drew you into him. Yeah. Like, and to this day, like, everyone still, like, will listen to all of his music and be like, you know what, like, some stuff he had some whack lines, sure. Like, no, you know, you're not going to be hit 100% out the park, but, like, you just can't deny DMX. I'm sorry, you just can't.
Yeah, it's dark and hell is hot will always be in my rotation. Always, no matter what. I don't care what's going on. I could be on my way to church, and guess what I'm listening to? It's always in a rotation.
I'm sorry. On a lighter note, Johnny just said, I know all the names to what these bitches want.
I think we all do. Like, one of Leisha, Linda Felicia, Dawn LaShawn. Yeah,
we're not doing that road.
But no, one of the things that I've said, I remember one of his concerts that he did. I don't know exactly where it was, but it literally was like as far as you could see, it was this big ass crowd, and I think they was singing like "Get at Me, Dog," but it was just like, I've never seen, other than like rock concerts and stuff like that, I have never seen like that much people there at one setting. And it's just, I'm just speaking for myself. I can't speak for other people, but just for me, seeing a hip hop artist with that many people out there, it was dope. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I could carry the less. I'm sorry. You know, when you are imbibing stuff that you know can kill you, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. I'm not saying I'm sad the man lost his life, but in all honesty, let's move. I don't care. We knew what was going to happen to him. He said he knew what was going to happen to him. When he had, what was it, Anyala, and he was talking to his son, his son was like, next time I see you, it's going to be in my grave. And he was like, yep. Like, I don't have sympathy for this guy, man. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Let's move on.
Well, we're not asking about sympathy. We're just talking about.
I'm not talking about.
Yeah, this just made it really dark.
You know what I'm saying?
little bit of hot takery going on right here. Also, real quick, I want to address something in the comments on Facebook. Horace, we are not talking about Def Jam and Def Jam Vendetta. God damn it.
I ain't gonna lie though, he was pretty like him and Fat Joe are like the hardest people. Like so he was like a mini boss, and like his move set was super cheap, and like it was just like go ahead.
Also, real quick, I also want to add in, we had another death this week that you cretins won't want to mention, and I'm gonna mention it. The Crypt Keeper passed away this week. So also just want to send a RIP to Prince Philip. Sorry. Prince Philip passed away, so you know.
Hey, Johnny.
Shout out to the Crown.
I don't care about him either. So, like,
Racist piece of shit. I'm moving on.
Listen, shout out to the monarchy. The empires, empires in peril.
All I'm gonna say is I do feel bad for Queen Elizabeth. She lost her husband and cousin at the same time. It's just like heartbreaking.
Yeah, and also, real quick, also, Queen Elizabeth. I know this is a trying time for you. What I'm saying is, hit me up, hit me, baby.
What's that OnlyFans like, homie?
I was just thinking about Cool Runnings. He said,
clear the backs out that Belfry. Clear the backs out that Belfry, baby.
Gotta hit him with that Rick stroke.
Trying to tell you, 3850. You can get
oh shit.
Not her husband. Not her husband. Oh my God. All of you.
No, because I saw this. No, but I saw this meme the other day where it was just like this one kid was damn near drowning, and it had Prince. It had his name on there, and they had this other kid being caught by his mother, and it was like the world is the mother and DMX is the kid. So it's just like nobody gave a shit about
my way.
Nobody gave a shit.
You sure look good to me. I want to see swing my way.
Moving on.
That's enough of the church announcements today.
No, we got one last one. Bianca Belair won the SmackDown Women's Championship. Oh, shit.
I forgot. My bad. And it's in my notes. So shout out to Bianca Belair. And, shit. What's her name?
Sasha Banks.
Yeah, Sasha Banks. They were the first Black females to main event a WrestleMania. So shout out to them. That was awesome yesterday. I saw the match. It was amazing. Yeah, I can't even say anymore. It was really good. So shout out to them.
I'm pretty sure Vince McMahon didn't know that he had two Black women as the finale for his night one of WrestleMania. Pretty sure.
He probably thought he probably wondered like, why is Sasha Banks fighting Sasha Banks? What did this happen? Who's a clone? He got That's why Sasha Banks had to have different colored hair, so Vince could tell them apart.
Jesus.
Also like to give a shout out to OTTV. Check that out on the Roku channel. When you go there, you can also check out some of prior episodes of Blerds and Whiskey. So get this man some votes and get this man some views, and go on to Spotify. Check the dude out. We support our peoples.
Hey, listen, you're damn right. I'm trying to be the Queen's American boy. I'm trying to put everybody on. Get everybody some jewels. Listen, we all be walking around singing Icy with the crown jewels on us. Ooh, we so excited. Oh, you know you like us.
Be sure to watch. Be sure.
Herb, this was you.
Tell me this.
You gotta fire back, man. You gotta fire back.
Yo. Herb, you can't see it. You can't take that. You can't take that.
Yeah, I'm not even going to acknowledge. I'm not even going to acknowledge this peasant. So moving on. No. So just
called you a peasant.
So
all right.
So check out Herb's Blurbs this week as well. So yeah. Moving on.
So next thing up is we have our cosplayer of the week. Cosplayer of the week that we selected is a young lady by the name of Taylor Made. She's actually been doing a lot of different cosplays. She's pretty notable. She's got about, I think, 10,000 followers on TikTok and about 2,000 on Instagram. So let's go ahead and try to help her out, get as much notoriety as we can from her from our followers. Tell her Blerds and Whiskey sent you. Told her to follow. She's done Mary Satome from Kagagori. I can't never say that. The gambling anime, they have a live action one that's on Netflix. It's actually pretty good anime. She's done a plethora of different Sailor Moon cosplays. I think she's done all the Sailor Guardians. Yeah, so that song has been stuck in my head.
Sailor Scouts.
The Sailor Scouts, yeah. Fighting evil, that's been just running in my head for the last week or so because we selected her. So, yeah. What's up?
I was going to say, let's give her also props for doing two things. One being a cosplayer of color and one being a cosplayer of a full figure variety, because she is showing that, you know what, size don't matter, let's do this thing. And she's all about it.
Go, girl.
Hey, and also, she's an accountant. Hey. Yeah, so go support our people.
Let's go crunch some numbers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my bad. 3,000. My bad. I undersold her followers. But yeah, let's get into the next thing.
That's
okay, topic one.
That's you.
It's still you.
Still you.
All right, topic one. Did everybody watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier this week? I think we had a good episode. This ain't the biggest episode.
Yo.
Good one this week.
Can I go first?
Hold on.
Please.
I'm sorry. Real quick. I just have to. Johnita in the comments. Suckingham Palace.
Wow. Oh my God.
Johnny, give me a hand.
Johnny.
All right. Hey, Herb, you say you want to go first? Go ahead.
Yeah. First things first. I got a group of people I talked to on Facebook. We talking about just Falcon, all Marvel stuff. Everybody was trying to show sympathy to Battlestar. I have zero sympathy. The motherfucker should have never even been there. So moving on to that. So I mean, because he did get the stink meat chopped to the chest and just died. So I mean, hey, nigga, you should have never been there. Everybody's saying, oh, he's just supposed to be like the conscience of John. I don't give a fuck. The motherfucker should have never been there. So I have no sympathy for that. Moving on. Sam did tell John, hey, you don't want to fuck with the Dora Milaje. Don't fuck with them. Oh, they don't have jurisdiction over. All right. Got your ass whipped. What did you learn? Just like what Trey would say, what did you learn? So also, hey, yo, shout out to her for doing the 5-point palm to Bucky's arm. I mean, dude, didn't even expect that shit. What's the name? America, I don't think they're going to do shit. The fact of the matter that he literally just pulled a brutality on a homeboy in the middle of everybody just videotaping this. And you're going to have to kill this motherfucker because there ain't no way to beat around it.
Well, I think Herb has summed up all of what Falcon Winter Soldier. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah, dude, it was a lot going on this episode. Yeah. Let's go around the table and tell everybody telling your favorite portions of the episode. Since you already went, I guess you enjoyed the whole thing. Yeah. Sure, what was your favorite part?
I enjoyed this week's episode a lot. I want people to stop acting like Turkish Delight is a good candy. It's terrible. It's the worst thing I've ever had in my life. So those European kids literally have no taste buds. Also, real quick. I just want to give a shout out to someone in the comments real quick. Fabiola, congratulations. I love you, sweetheart. Congratulations on you and your new venture in life that you're moving towards. Fabiola got married over this week. And I just want to say
congratulations. I was like, what the hell is he talking about?
I was wondering where you were going.
Yeah, I know. I'm being roundabout. Also, John Walker and his interaction with the Dora Milaje was just one of the best things ever. It made me smile. Just seeing these black women just beat his ass and just demoralize him completely. I'm starting to notice a lot of weird editing going on with the show. Like it's a lot of if you notice there's a lot of dialogue that's like off screen and shit. So there were a lot of reshoots with this show because originally there was supposed to be a pandemic thing going on with the Flag Smashers, but the same time as the pandemic, the real life world pandemic set in, so they had to do reshoots to cut a lot of that out. So that's why like the whole Mama Danya thing seems like it's like one of our promos Crow-Barred in there. You know what I mean? Because
she died in the pandemic.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's this virus that's supposed to be on there, and they're kind of like wiping over it, and that's why like there are sections with dialogue off screen. Like Dr. Nagel last episode said, "Oh yeah, Danya Vidanya, and she had tuberculosis.
They like cut off the screen.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be something else. But overall, it was a really good episode. Black women, keep on doing your thing. They just put a little bit of that black girl magic on John Walker's ass.
Oh my,
Mr. Patty, what you got?
Ooh, you got something else, Rick?
Yeah, real quick. My bad. Shout out to Fab's husband, Drew. Don't get at me.
Bet. All right,
follow the show. We'll start promoting you more. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. Go ahead.
I got a lot to unpack in this episode because I watched it 3 times, and so much symbolism for me was just like, oh, this is just like. So John Walker is pretty much, as you can tell, that guy who did okay in high school or excelled in high school, and after that, because the world was pretty much handed to him, he had like the privilege of his parents, the upbringing, good home. And so he had like all the privilege and then a little bit of the real world. But John Walker is those guys who peaked in high school and was told that, they're the best and they're great. And then the real world starts kicking their ass and they realize they get a dose of reality where it's like, hold up, all my life I was special. I was told I was special. I've been special. But I got nothing for me. This world ain't got nothing for me. And you know what else he did too? That's so telling is what he decided to do to make himself special as opposed to being a good person. He puts on a uniform and thinks this uniform is what's going to make me special. This uniform is what's going to give me power. This uniform is going to get me this respect. And ain't nobody showing him nothing. And his whole delusion is being shattered. He's like, hold up, but I got the A, I got the shield. Y'all supposed to love me. Fuck you. What? No, you know who I am. Fuck that. Like, that's John Walker right now. And the fact that he thinks that I should have some super soldier serum because he's getting his ass up the whole time. And then, that's why I love that part where the Dora Milaje whooped his ass. And he's over here just thinking like, they don't even have super serum. He was about to cry. Go ahead.
He cried in the car.
You gonna cry in the car, ain't you?
Yo, can you just picture him doing the DJ Pooh run after he lost
like, no, might have to make this clip of the week.
they had these little. Okay, first of all, shout out to Kurt Russell Jr. for actually being a really good actor to play like a role of a guy who thought the world would be handed to him, and then only to realize that it ain't that like that. Because outside of the white privileged jurisdiction, he realizes that he ain't nothing. Like, you gotta understand that this dude was in the army and he had all these Purple Hearts and everything else, and he was a good soldier. And that was the difference between Steve Rogers and having the super soldier serum and anyone else who had the super soldier serum. Mm-hmm. The difference between it is the fact that if you remember in the first Captain America movie, Tommy Lee Jones is going to give it to some blonde-haired, blue-eyed, some 6'8" muscular guy who was top of the line, graduated from Point State and all sort of stuff, had everything, all the honors, everything checked out of a good soldier. Mm-hmm. The doctor chose Steve because he was a good man. He was a good person. And if you notice, everyone else that takes a super soldier serum, which is why Zemo says, like, yeah, anyone who tries to do perfection of a person is always going to be for some sort of supremacy. Well, Steve Rogers doesn't like that. Said, well, Steve Rogers is an outlier because there's not another Steve Rogers. Everyone else that took Red Skull took it. He became like an Inhuman Skull, pretty much like dangerous person. All the Splash Smashers
super Nazi.
Right, all the Splash Smashers got it. They're terrorist people are doing wrong or whatever, doing right for the wrong reasons. Then you got John Walker, prime example. He thought all it needs is this edge. He takes this stuff untested, and next thing you know, he's out here getting caught on 4K, pulling brutalities, smashing people's heads off. Right, because you killed his best friend. Like you killed his killed his N-word pass. Now he can't even say it at parties anymore. He's like, I have a black friend.
Yo, how am I ever gonna get into the cookout? How am I ever gonna get into the cookout?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I love that part. Hands down, my favorite part though is the part where after he got his ass whooped, and instead, like the shield's on the ground, she looked at him. He's like, "Oh, is this what you want?" Stomped on the shield, caught it, And then like just looked at him like, look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
Yo, you realize something? For the first time in the history of television, a black person repossessed something from a white person.
Wow.
Yo, they took away John Walker's mac and cheese connect. His mac and cheese connect.
And then the best part, she was all like, she didn't even say like, give him back the shit. Like, you know.
You've done right. Io told her to give it back to her because she felt bad for his little white ass. She's like, get a white boy his friend.
But you could tell she was not going to hand it back to him. She was taking that shit. It was coming.
Yeah.
And bring him in. This is my shield.
Hey, you lost it. It's mine now. You don't know what to do. My favorite moment from this episode basically was the conversation. I think it was between Zemo and somebody else where he said, like you guys said, whenever you take the serum, it brings out the worst in you. So it brings up, to me, it brings up the question of, will we have, one scene was that Zemo caught up with her and found the serum and smashed all the bottles except for one, apparently. I got to go back and watch it and count how many it looks like he broke, but I don't think he broke all of them. I think there are a couple that are hiding around because I honestly believe Zemo's got one and he's going to take it. Yes. Yeah, he was stomping them out, but I think he's gotten one because he's also going to have an edge. And I believe in the comics he has a form of the serum as well.
I mean, everyone in the comics got some form of like, even
but still, because eventually
infinity.
I think the grand finale that's going to happen is we're going to have Zemo versus Bucky and Sam in a hand-to-hand contest. He's going to find a way to beat off the Dora Milaje, whatever have you. But I not, you know what I mean. Beat them,
sir. You're phrasing.
The cuffs. Damn it, you know what I mean.
He's gonna beat off the door.
I hate you with every fiber of my being.
Not my
cap. They're women anyway.
Not my cap.
I think that's what we're gonna have as the ultimate climax. The climax of the show is them facing off against Zemo.
After the beat off.
I hate you guys so much.
Sorry.
For friends like these.
It's my birthday.
Exactly. Yes, it is your birthday. But I think that I want to ask the question to you guys. I
got to shout out Jameek on this one. The word bitch could be read in that facial smirk.
the Dora Milaje.
Yes.
The Dora Milaje.
I want to pose the question to you guys that John Walker was asking everybody. Would you take the serum if you had the opportunity?
I'd be lying if I say no. I mean, I would, but at the go.
I mean, the answer is yes. We all will. Like that's I mean, side effects be damned. Yes, we would. Like, and I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I would be a villain. I'm going to be a villain. Like, I already know this. Like, I already know that I would do
war crimes.
I would do some good. I'll be that tweener. I'll do some good, but I would definitely take some good. And yeah, like I'd be more like on the Magneto side.
I would literally be Deadpool. I would be a more serious Deadpool. I would like.
Oh, like, so you'd be Slade Wilson.
I would, yeah, pretty much. I would do heroic shit, but other heroes would not appreciate my methods at all. It's just like, yo, we get that you were saving all these kids, but did you literally have to blow up these 3 houses? I did. It was necessary.
And stop me.
Super necessary.
Don't get the serum and be zombies out there because everybody's gonna die.
Oh, the zombies are saying a chance we get the serum. It's a done deal. Now, would you take the new version of the serum where you pretty much stay the same, or would you take the original Captain America serum and get all hulked up and everything?
Erskine all day.
Okay.
I want the Erskine version just because I want to be in that little tube and shit and scream.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would do the same because I mean I'm trying to get rid of these titties. So I mean, yeah, the best way to just to do it is just to. And I mean, hey, this could be a little.
I don't know if y'all can hear, but all camera guys are maniacally laughing in our ears right
now. Yo, that's the funniest shit Herb has ever said. That's the funniest shit Herb has ever said.
Yo,
that shit was so
embrace
unexpected.
Your move, sir.
It was so unexpected. They say, yo, I'm just trying to get rid of these titties. Wait a minute, what?
First and foremost, you just have low-hanging pecs. Don't you put some respect on them things.
Right.
Some things stinging, boy. Like,
yo.
some things No, I would take the second serum where I would not bulk up, so I could be unassuming. I would even have like the full on dad bod, and then the next thing you know, I'll just pick up a car and throw it at you because you made me mad at a traffic stop. Like that's just what I would do.
On second thought, you bombers with superpowers might be scarier than anything else. I don't know.
I'm going to be a villain.
I mean, at least he's honest.
Magneto.
At least he's honest.
Good.
Trey, you driven and you ridden in the car with me in traffic. You know what I've talked about. I've won it. If I
all I need is telekinesis. If I have telekinesis and I'm in traffic, I'm telling you, I'm parting the sea of cars.
That's not going to happen with the super soldier serum. So
I said all I need is telekinesis. That's all I want. I don't want the super. I want telekinesis. But go ahead.
I wonder if
Shut up, yo.
I wonder if the super soldier serum would actually help increase with beard growth, though.
I mean, because John could definitely use it.
Well, clearly it isn't because John Walker still got bald hair on his chin. I'm sorry.
Man, he could use some beard struggle if John Walker knew what's up, though. He would go on Blerds and Whiskey.com. And well, even though his friend had passed, he could still go. He still invites the cookout to go to blerdsandwhiskey.com and get them hair follicles, so you can type in the promo code Blerds1 and get some cream or whatever to put on his little bald face.
Praise bless.
Or wash the blood off.
Where is the Batman?
He did.
Where is she?
Did anyone else pick up here? He went full Christian Bale.
Where is she?
Oh my God.
Yo, just that crowbar over the head to that promo. Just take it, Robin. Take it, Robin.
But I say John Walker can still go to blerdsandwhiskey.com. He is not invited to the cookout, but he can go to blerdsandwhiskey.com and look up beard struggle and then take Blerds1, get the 50% promo off of. But it's funny you did mention DMX though, because there was a rumor or talks in the streets before the internet was like super big, because pretty sure this has been on all the clickbaits by now. But back in the day, in like the early 2000s to like 2003, 2004. Maybe 2005, but there was talks of DMX. He was going to play a particular role of a rapper who came back to life, who got shot and came back to life, which is actually indicative to our character of the week, which we're going to go ahead and roll that footage because it's my birthday and this character means a lot to me growing up. Character of the week. It's my birthday weekend coming up, so today's character week is going to be something that means something to me, something near and dear to my heart. So today's character week is going to be Eric Draven, the Crow. The creator of the Crow, James O'Barr, lost his fiancée to a car accident. Stricken with grief, he wrote a comic basically as a therapy for him to deal with the loss. When a person dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead. Sometimes, something so horrible happens that soul can't rest. Sometimes, just sometimes, that crow takes their soul back to the land of the living so it can right the wrongs. Because comics. Eric Draven and Shelley Webster, they were engaged. They were to be married on the day before Halloween, also known as Devil's Night. Top Dollar and his gang, they had other plans. T-Bird, 1010, Skank, Funboy. Those are the names of the men that took the passion and joy from Eric Draven's life. 1 year later, Eric Draven rises from his grave with a crow as a tether between the land of the living and the land of the dead, the source of his power. Because comics. One by one, he takes down each gang member, as for revenge for Shelley. Victims, aren't we all? T-Bird had a friend who'd been playing with knives. The controversy or legacy of this movie, though, is mirrored by the fact that the lead actor in it, Brandon Lee, was fatally wounded during the production of this film. The lasting legacy of this character is that he's had several graphic novels, 4 or 5 movies, and a TV series adaptation. It can't rain all the time. Back to you guys. Hey, all right, so real talk. Yeah, Sting. I see you, Chris. Sting. Cool. Hey, but on the plus side, though, that makeup and stuff like that, I do have another cosplay idea. I can easily do a Skinny Lobo. So there's that too. I can work that one in.
And real quick, also in the comments, Horace, we talking about we got zero attention span. I have a very long attention span because remember, I'm going to gut you like a fucking fish. Night fight.
Hey, I want to give it.
And I don't need Super Soldier Serum for that.
World star.
I do want to give a shout out to Jasmine. She's the one who helped me with the makeup because I had no idea what I was doing with anything. I was like, yeah, I was gonna do face paint. She's like, you want to do primer? What? What's primer? And then she had to break shit down for me. I've never done makeup before, and anytime I had to do makeup for photo shoots, they didn't make it for me, so I don't know. But it worked out for me.
House paint? You said house paint?
I thought it was fine. I thought you primed.
Yeah, that's something like it's like a base coat for my face.
Okay. Yeah, but speaking of powers and everything, I think that not speaking of cosplay and makeup and everything, I cannot wait till we have a chance to go back to another convention because I'm trying to get my cosplay game up. I've got my Fat Gum cosplay. I still got the Mario cosplay. And I'm working on another cosplay that I'm gonna drop in a little bit. It's gonna take some time to get it done, but when it happens, I'm gonna put it out there. So go ahead and make sure you follow your boy on TikTok because it's still growing. I ain't at 35 no more. I'm at 48, so I'm trying to get to that 50,000. Come on, help me out. And we need Rick Stroh to get on TikTok. Don't look away from this camera. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. Get on there.
He'll be all right.
No.
He'll be all right.
I can see so many violations that Rick would do on this. He probably won't be able to do it.
So the other show that we've been all collectively watching this week is one that is near and dear to my heart. It is my favorite comic book of all time, and it finally has a cartoon adaptation. I am talking about the one and only Invincible. We had episode 5 this week, and it was epic. I enjoyed every second of it. I've enjoyed the show. I'm in the middle of rereading the series again. Please tell me you guys are watching it. What? Please tell me.
I love it. I'm not trying. I'm the one that got you on that. So let's be clear about that one. So I've been on that whole I love this show. The show is pretty much like I said, superhero boondocks. It's crazy, like the amount of stuff that they're getting away with on. I guess it's not TV, it's streaming, but that still counts as TV, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it NC-17?
I think it's R.
I think it's unrated. I think a lot of stuff is unrated. That is so Cam, you just said that and it just hit me over the side of the head. That is an incredibly accurate analogy. Like I never read any of the books of Invincible, but I just started watching the show once it was coming out. And it's a very, very accurate analogy. Like I enjoy it. I think I have too much of an affection for Omni-Man for some reason, even though he's clearly the bad guy. I'm just like, man, I really like the cut of this guy's jib because he doesn't take shit from anybody else. But look at the way he's a dutiful husband and father. That's awesome. You're a good guy. even though I feel like you're going to wipe out the human race, but you're a good guy.
Bruh. He is because when she said, I need you to go to Rome to pick up the pizza, I need you to go to Cairo. Like she sent him on a trip and mapped out the time frame to come back.
It's just like, y'all gotta go.
And he did it without complaint. And this nigga's out here getting mad about going to a grocery store that's 2 miles away. Like he flew to Italy to go get some fucking fresh mozzarella.
And I only seen the first episode, but just seeing the fact that he's playing catch with his son and literally just zoom. 2 minutes later, everything's gonna come together, Dad.
No. You got to describe it. They're playing catch around the world. For those of you who are not initiated to the Invincible universe, Invincible is basically a situation where Superman comes to Earth. He raises a son. He has a wife, and his son gets the same powers that he does. So they're as strong as Superman, basically. And they are playing catch with the baseball and gloves around the entire planet. So that's how strong these guys are.
I do
watch it. It's on Amazon Prime.
I like the it's like an American shonen too, because his power level is going to be increasing. So he has these different levels he's got to achieve. But I just love the brutality. And if you saw this week's episode, where Titan was pretty much
what's that lion? What's that lion with the mace?
Battle Beast.
Bro, there are characters that come and they jump off the screen. Then there's Battle Beast.
Horace, shut up, Horace. They don't know about that yet. Shut up.
I'm sitting. So again, I'm an uninitiated person to Invincible, other than the episodes that I've seen on Amazon. I'm sitting here looking at this episode, and I'm just like, God, Invincible's a whiny bitch. Then Titan asked him to come help.
Got him.
He is.
But then like they go and he's helping Titan, and then they're fighting against Battle Beast, and I'm just like, look at this fucking walking lion just executing a room. Like this shit was amazing. Like, yeah,
I wonder what he paid him.
Thoroughly
I wonder. No, but he was pretty much a mercenary. So like, Machine has like, he's like, you know what? I may not have freaking superpowers. You know what I have? Money. And he teleported all the people to fight him and said, and I paid every single one of these guys good money to stop.
Bro, honestly, the way Battle Beast was talking and the way he was fighting, Battle Beast was probably paid in the bone marrow of losers from the Octagon.
Okay, so canonically, he was promised that he would get an actual challenge. That's how he got paid.
Yeah, because he likes conquest. He's like,
that's
so like Goku's like, I want to fight for.
Just you wait.
Yo, just promise me it'll be a good fight, and I'm there with bells on.
I'm over here after reading all the series. I'm read most of the series, and I'm just now like looking at everyone's status when they're saying stuff like, "Why is Omni-Man doing this?" I'm over here like,
yo,
I gotta ask Trey. Please tell him why you so pissed off about that comment.
Because it's so accurate, it's painful. That's why. It's extremely accurate, and I hate when he's right. So just shut up, Horace. Nobody asked you. Yes, Battle Beast almost literally just fucks and fights all the way through the series. Yes, Battle Beast is not to be played with. He's Battle Beast.
You know what? I want to do Isaiah Bradley as my first cosplay. My second cosplay will be Battle Beast.
That's gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
So if y'all going 3850 on Rickstroke, y'all can actually help support this man achieve his goal to be Battle Beast.
Listen.
You have to make this OnlyFans at this point.
This week, I'm curling a 30-pound kettlebell with no hands. Hey now. Hey now.
He literally has OCG laughing his ass off.
Don't ever put that. Don't. Never again. That's it. The OnlyFans joke is done. I don't want to hear about it anymore. But another question for the panel: do you guys think that, because we talked about it a little bit before we got on the air? Do you think that Invincible will go the distance? It is a series that has gone, I believe it's 160 issues. 160 issues. The series has ended. But do you think that the cartoon series will go the distance?
I thought it was more than 160 issues.
It's 160. It was. Bro, I think it's 160, 150 something.
The boys is moving into season 3. Like, of course, of course.
I'm thinking the same thing. Is. Yeah, because I mean, just what Rick just said. Because I mean, it's so much violence and it's entertaining. So I mean, and if you're combining the Boondocks and superheroes, why the fuck not?
So it's pretty much like American manga where there is a definitive ending to it. So it won't be an ongoing series. So most likely I probably give the show maybe 2-3 seasons, if that. Possibility of a 4th season where they start going into their own ideas of how Invincible should go. So maybe like 4 or 5 and they start making up their own stuff. And Robert Kirkman is a writer through and through. So pretty much he might be able to like make stuff up that he didn't put in the comic that he wanted to put in. So there's that too. Shout out to Robert Kirkman.
Oh yeah.
Even though he's a dick.
Yeah. How many episodes do you think
how many episodes per season? Is it like 6, 10?
8?
Amazon seems to top out their originals at 10 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, real quick, by the way, just speaking of something else, just because I also always want to get this out there. Dredd is on Amazon Prime. The good Judge Dredd movie. Go watch it. Keep spamming it. We deserve a sequel to Dredd.
Are you talking about? Okay, so which one are you talking about? Because I kind of like the first one.
The Carl Urban one where he kills Mama.
Oh, okay.
The good one. Not the I am these blocks. Not that one. Never that one.
I'm about to say, if you like the Carl Urban one, I liked it when the first time when it was called the Raid.
You're just being that guy. Yo, real quick. I know,
Trey, you just now realized this?
I just realized it.
They're trying to make an American remake of The Raid with Liam Hemsworth. Not even the good Hemsworth.
What?
Pass.
It's been in development for like 3 years.
Pass.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He did okay in Expendables as guy number 4 that dies early. Can't beat that.
The way he died was amazing. Jean-Claude Van Damme does a hurricane kick into a Bowie knife into your heart. Listen, sign me up. Going out on the shield.
He probably said, it's Van Damme. Some motherfuckers always try to ice skate up there.
So getting back to the original topic, Jesse Mitchell says, I think he's going to mess it up like he did The Walking Dead. That could happen. I think it could happen if he decides. So the way they ended the series, I'm not going to go into specifics because I don't want to ruin things for people, but they basically did time jumps in the last issue, and they showed progression of people's lives as it went on. So they could keep going. They could stretch it out longer and make it a whole part series. But I don't think it's going to have that type of longevity if it's not a live action show. Cartoons tend to don't go too long, with the exception of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
But
all right. So I think it's gonna be 3 seasons tops. To be honest, I give it 3 seasons, 10 episodes, 3 seasons. Like Horace has pointed out that there are some. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that they've had filler episodes in series to kind of like stretch out some things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they can go one or two ways. They can either speed through the whole thing because, in my opinion, they're on episode 5. They've already covered the first 20 issues.
Yeah. They couldn't put in everything. There are certain things they had to leave out. What I'm excited for, and keep your eyes open for it, is a character called Armstrong Levy. And yeah, he's easily like his arch nemesis to a point until certain things happen. So yeah, definitely. I think we can get 5 seasons out of it. I don't want 5 seasons.
5?
I think we can get 5 seasons.
I think 4 should be significant. I mean, you're getting your point across. You got fillers. You just entertainment. So I mean, why not? I mean, 4 is pretty complete.
Can we give a shout out to Mahershala Ali voicing the Invincible first version of Luke Cage, the character he should have been, and not Cottonmouth?
He was good as Cottonmouth, though. I liked him as Cottonmouth.
He was
amazing. Yeah.
He was so good. I actually thought the series was good until after Cottonmouth. I was like, yo, this show's shit. Like, what is going on here? Daddy didn't hug me enough. This is it? This is the payoff? You sent the man, you framed a man for murder of a wife just because your dad didn't hug you? You put this man in experimental one-time only like fake super soldier serum because your dad didn't hug you?
I mean, because dad didn't tuck you in and take you and your mom to the movies. So my payback for that is
you amassed an empire, a street empire, because your dad didn't hug you, so you can get revenge on your half brother.
Wow. You know, so there's when you speak about that, the whole "my parents didn't love me" thing. There's actually another series that we forgot to mention earlier that's coming out on Netflix called Jupiter's Legacy, and it's another one of those shows that's basically a Superman, a Justice League-esque type family situation, and it's dealing with their children, and it's live action. So far, I dropped the trailer I'll drop the trailer on the fan page, but it looks pretty good. I read the first 2 issues of it, and it's going to be basically involving a lot of what?
No, I'm just raising my hand. That's all.
No, he's cracking up.
Yeah, we missed it in the church announcement, so I'm going to get it in somewhere. God damn it!
You know what? I hate you. Like, really. But no, it tied into the conversation we was having. So, talking about family stuff, but I'm just giving suggestions. I think people should watch it. If you enjoy Invincible, you'll enjoy Jupiter's Legacy.
So Jupiter's Legacy is cool and all, but CW already beat them to it because they actually have the Superman show, Lois and Superman, where it is a Superman with a family, raising a family, which is kind of okay. Like I'm kind of liking it right now. I mean, I know CW's going to CW it up, so it's going to happen. But like for the most part, like my favorite scene in that show though is the part where his kids are like confronting him about being Superman, And I'm like, how are you mad that your dad saves the world? But whatever. So they're confronting him about being Superman. And he's like, I'm Superman. He's like, that's bullshit, Daddy. I know Superman. I see Superman up close. And he goes like this to his 16-year-old twin boys who's known them all their lives. He goes, and then they have this big reveal, like, oh my God, I'm Superman. Like,
just, whoa.
I am cracking up at the fact that Superman is out here like stopping a tsunami, but he misses his son's junior varsity football game, and his son hates him for like a whole evening.
But wait, you're the hero from the news.
He's like, hey,
didn't see that one coming, did you?
Sorry, I missed your kickoff. I was too busy saving Japan. But whatever.
Oh man.
Oh, I missed that one first down because there were people that were about to be executed in that bank over there. But football.
Oh man, no, but so along with Invincible, I think we're also mentioning stuff like Preacher. Like, so independent comics are actually doing a pretty good job in like being portrayed. I feel like independent comics, because they're more like without the niche market and stuff like that, they do tend to have a better specific. They stay truer to the source material, so Mr. Proper doesn't have a conniption when watching these things. I think that's the appeal of a lot of these comics, because like the core audience is small enough that they're going to be loyal and flock to it. And then like The Boys is a good example of how they took something that's pretty much almost true to comic, but they can take some stuff, and everyone kind of understands why they're not going to have everything on the comic on Amazon.
But you know what? The success of these independent comic shows, like you can even see it starting to like push Disney a little bit more, because who would have thought you would have saw Captain America's shield covered in blood on Disney Plus?
Never would have thought it.
Who would have ever thought you would have saw that moment? But these independent comic shows like The Boys, Umbrella Academy, like Invincible, all these things, they have so much success, and it's pushing them to be like, you know what? I think we got to push the envelope on this one, guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like with especially with the exploration that Falcon and Winter Soldier is doing, like that has to be a direct influence from all of these other shows and their success.
Couldn't agree more.
They're definitely a little bit more grittier than most of the other shows on Marvel. So I give them props to that. One thing that kind of bothers me about Falcon and Winter Soldier is the laws of physics for that shield, of Captain America's shield.
I was about to say.
I don't understand how in Winter Soldier he can throw it at someone and with his whole super soldier arm, spaceball throwing arm, and just knock the guy over the boat. But you got I'm gonna say John Carpenter. You got John Walker, who's like full on like Omni smashing, like and he takes his head off. I'm like, Captain America should have been decapitated many of people.
So because I thought he was gonna decapitate homie out there anyway.
People have been decapitated in the comics, yes, but I guess it's just a matter of finesse, because he smacked Zemo in the side of the head. He hit him in the temple.
Yeah.
That should have killed him.
Yeah.
It should have killed him.
At the very least, concussion.
Speaking of black eye,
Zemo should have woke up like Zemo should have woke up speaking German.
He just chilling with his drink like this.
Because he's eating those nasty ass Turkish delights, and they just give you immunity.
He probably popped like a little bit. He probably took a little bit of super soldier serum, just a little bit, so he could withstand it.
No, they said it's destroyed because he smashed them all up. But wouldn't somebody just be able to come in with a sponge and kind of get some off the ground? Yeah, it's a little dirty. Just scrape it. I don't care.
I've always wondered that in every movie. I'm just like, listen, like somebody could come, like you got all of these minions. Get one of these little fuckheads in there with an eyedropper to scoop this shit up, and then you can just like cipher it out or whatever.
That's what I would do.
Hey, who's doing the FNX Fit promo?
Oh.
Hey, if you're not a Vulturemite like Invincible, you may want to get some FNX Fit in your life. So unless you're Invincible, you go on blerdsandwhiskey.com and you go on the FNX Fit promo and you use Blerds, FNX Blerds 13, and get yourself 50% off because your daddy didn't come from space and you're not half alien. So you don't have those advantages, but you can work your way up with pre-workout, post-workout, amino acids, all that good stuff. Get them games up. Get them invincibles up. Go ahead, do you. Crow-Barr, what's good? Let's go.
Yo,
it's my birthday.
We gotta make that one of our hashtags. So anytime we put up a post, it's gotta be hashtag Crow-Barr up there.
Hashtag Crow-Barr in there.
Dude, that's our thing. Yo, that's gonna be the next Blerds and Whiskey shirt. In between underneath the drinking glasses, we just gonna put a fucking crowbar. No, don't walk up on me on the street because I'm carrying a crowbar. God damn it. Herb throwback.
I do have to give shout out to Horace because physics changed that because comics. So speaking of because comics, how will we ever get something like, I don't know, time traveling things that work like low key? Hey Herb, what you got for us?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this short and simple. Throwback show of the week: Jurassic Park, 1993, Steven Spielberg classic. Jeff Goldblum. This movie is basically telling you why people with money should not just sit on their ass because they're doing too fucking much. And with that being said, let's bring this over to Elon Musk.
So topic number 3 this week, because our throwback movie of the week was Jurassic Park. So Elon Musk, Elon Musk, he did an interview where he was talking about, I say in about 15 years or so, we're probably going to create a real Jurassic Park.
Why?
Several words come to mind when you first hear this. Why? No. What the fuck? All come flooding into my mind. There are literally dozens of movies and books about why no one should ever do this. This is a thing that should not happen. People with money, this pandemic has been a problem to people with money because they're bored and they start talking about shit like this. And this is why people call Elon Musk a real life Tony Stark, because he's also, again, a bad person like Tony Stark. So just with that being said, what are your guys' thoughts on them creating a real life Jurassic Park?
Don't fucking do it. You're trying to kill us. Did you not see the fucking the sea urchin motherfucker just sliding through, eating motherfuckers everywhere? Did you not see the fucking raptors just smelling everybody out and just tearing their arms off? The triceratops just flying, killing people instantly. Why? You know what? People need homes. People need hungry. They're hungry around the world. Use your money for shit that people need. This is not what we're asking for.
I agree. I would tell everybody, exercise your First Amendment right, and go ahead and get yourself a personal firearm and start loading up on ammo like Jesse Mitchell said.
Should you just get a bazooka? I mean, because if you got a fucking
Amendment. Second Amendment.
I'm sorry. Yeah, misspoke.
I mean, should you just get
First Amendment is free. First, I'll say because I was
on this episode, white people with money.
I was trying to follow you when we said First Amendment. I'm like, do we speak to Elon Musk because we have freedom of speech?
I misspoke, man.
Elon Musk, my First Amendment. Stop.
Oh, man.
So go ahead.
No, Cam, you got it. Sure go.
All right, so I feel like every Elon Musk should have a Jeff Goldblum scientist character in their background or back behind them to say the thing that is the most quotable thing that no one ever understood or picked up or figured out from that moment, because they still do stupid things. Your scientists were so preoccupied on whether or not they didn't stop to think if they should. Like that is literally like that goes over so many people's heads because everybody's like, oh, it's Jeff Goldblum without a shirt on and he's kind of like a hot doctor, whatever, cool. But like it, I still don't understand how he saunters a giant pile of shit, but whatever. That's
and they made 6 fucking movies out of this. Like,
was it 6?
Yeah. I think you got another one coming out, getting ready to come out. That'll be 6.
I thought it was like 4.
No, it's 5. It's 5. It's up to 5 now, but the 6th one is coming out next year.
Okay, wait.
So
Jurassic Park,
zombie
raptors
now?
It was Jurassic. Hold on, I got you. It was Jurassic Park, Lost World, Jurassic Park 3 with Dr. Malcolm going back to the island to save that little stupid ass boy.
Okay.
Then there was Jurassic World, and now Jurassic World, whatever the Jurassic World, Bryce Dallas Howard's Revenge.
And that's the one with Star-Lord.
Yeah, those two are the one with Star-Lord, because Jurassic World has Star-Lord, and then Jurassic, the second one was Bryce Dallas Howard gets her revenge against the dinosaurs.
I just ignored all of it. Like much like the Crow series, much like the Crow franchise, I stopped after 2.
You should. You absolutely should. And then also in the interview, Elon Musk alludes to the fact that they're actually going to do the Jurassic Park thing where they're going to use DNA from other animals to fill in the gaps.
Isn't that exactly what they did in Jurassic Park, which is what made them unstable?
Yes, and that's what made you're going to take a super predator and make them stronger. Why?
Yeah. So in the comments, everybody's saying it's hard to load up on ammo. We're aware, but allegedly this is not. We're still. This is all speculation that this is really going to happen or not.
We have 5 years to prepare.
Exactly. So I'm not saying go stock up on as much ammo as you can right this second. I know the prices have gone up. I'm aware. You can stop saying it.
Bro, listen, to stop fucking dinosaurs, we don't need 9mm or 12 gauge rounds.
We need
cannonballs.
Bazookas.
We need cannonballs.
I'm gonna tell you what we need to stop these dinosaurs.
Y'all niggas going out to get assault rifles. I'm going out to get the Black Pearl.
I'm gonna tell you what we really need to stop these dinosaurs. We need more FNX Fit. Oh, we already did that. Never mind. Yeah. But no. There's another quote that from Jeff Goldblum from the very first Jurassic Park movie, which is why it sets the tone for many reasons. One, because they use more animatronics and live action special effects as opposed to CGI, which is why Jurassic Park 1 looks better than 2016 Jurassic World 2 with Star-Lord. What was it? God creates dinosaurs. God destroys dinosaurs. God creates man. Man destroys God. Man creates dinosaurs. Elon Musk. Yeah, dinosaurs. And
because
then dinosaurs.
White people.
Right, and then no, it's because comics.
No, I'm saying that, I'm saying because what black person would actually with money wants to say, you know what? Let's create some fucking dinosaurs.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Bro, you don't know what.
One.
And you don't know what. I forgot about that.
You don't know what Tyler Perry's up to at his stadium. He might be trying to find He might be trying to find the corpse of Christ to reanimate it, just because everybody needs.
So he can throw a dress on it.
So he can put a sweater up there because Jesus is up there on the cross all alone and cold.
Look, we went
all right. The cross dress for Christ.
God.
Jesus.
Oh man.
All right, guys. I think we've hit it this week. We've had a lot of fun. Make sure you guys go over to YouTube and like the video, please. I'm asking, I'm begging. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Do everything you can. It costs you nothing. It's free. Help us grow so we can do more. We got to get these voices out there so more people can hear us and more people can see us. So all I'm asking is that you drop the likes, not just on Facebook, on YouTube as well.
Also, Herb's Blurbs. Go on to what's the dude's name? Moving on. Overtime Sims. I'm sorry. Overtime Sims on Roku.
What's the dude's name?
Jesus Christ.
What's the dude's
I'm drawing a blank. I'm gonna close this out right now. Down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink. Happy birthday to the homie Cam.
Happy birthday, homie.
Manny. Happy birthday, Cam. We're sorry, Manny. We're sorry. We know your name.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and that technicolor rainbow in between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And thank you for watching
Blerds and Whiskey. Like, share, subscribe on all social media platforms.
And check us out on blerdsandwhiskey.com.
Be sure to get that merch.
And come take this shot.